Hey, everybody, off and running on this Saturday edition, May the 9th, here at Gulfstream Park, our latest edition, in fact, of Thoroughbred Action. Jason Blewett joining you from our clubhouse studios. You've come to the right place. This is a big day of racing, 12 races, in fact, on the program. The gigantic, gargantuan, mandatory Rainbow Six payout. We've got a Grade 2 stake. I mean, literally a Grade 2 quality stake coming up as our featured 9th race. We had partly sunny skies, great weather for thoroughbred racing, fast and firm here at Gulfstream Park. And let's turn it over to Pete Aiello for the call of race number 1.
Racing at Gulfstream. From the rail, Took a Cab gets the first call with Jack Beanstalk hustled to challenge. Away in third is Barbie's King, and Maito down at the inside. He'll save his rail spot and move into a joint third. Sweet Giant in the yellow colors is about 4 deep on the course. Skyline View is behind them. Bugatti Steel races in the 3-path. Love Disc is 4 wide. Down at the inside, that's Recliner. He's dropped better than 5 lengths behind. Power's out wide alongside Dramatic Kitten with Traffic Trouble. And the early trailer now is Dramatic Kitten as they round that first turn. 24-1 for the opening quarter. Jack Beanstalk on the outside took a cab toward the rail. Their heads apart, and Maito and Sweet Giant both not messing around. Now Tyler thought better of that idea on Maito. Meanwhile, Sweet Giant's committed 3 wide. Back to racing in 5th is Barbie's King, then Skyline View, far outside in Love Disc. These top flight runners have 4 or 5 lengths on Power, who races ahead of the gray Traffic Trouble. Then Dramatic Kitten, he's out of last. Second last is Recliner, and now the trailer is Bugatti Steel. The opening half mile was 48-1 as they leave the backstretch and move on to the far turn. Took a Cab has the lead. 3 wide Sweet Giant from between horses, Jack Beanstalk. Barbie's King looks like he's got some horse bracketed in by on the inside Maito and on the outside Love Disc. Traffic Trouble has exactly that as he taps on the brakes. Many chances here as they turn for home. On the inside, Took a Cab, far outside Barbie's King. From between horses, Sweet Giant loose and charging Traffic Trouble. 1/8 of a mile to go. Up front, Barbie's King now strides to the lead. Sweet Giant tries to stay with him second. Traffic Trouble is third. Coming home for the wire, Nick Juarez on Barbie's King, a first race winner. Close for second, either Traffic Trouble or Sweet Giant. Dramatic Kitten was on for 4th, then Power in 136-1. And they're off. Slow to go was Cobb. Quick to go was Breakthrough, and he fires to a clear advantage and opens 2 in a hurry over Pepe, who moves in from the top shelf to take second. His barn buddy Full Send is sent out of there to be third. Up on the outside and Hyper Focus is an early 4th. Back to 5th goes an outside running Ziggy, then Gimme 3 steps. Screen Star second last, and the trailer is Cobb. Around the far turn they go after a sharp getaway. Breakthrough has major trouble now as Pepe's right alongside. A driven third is Hyper Focus, back to 4th and Full Send as they run to the top of the stretch. Breakthrough's trying to battle back inside of Pepe. Hyper Focus tries to get underway from third. Full Send is back to 4th as they go to the first finish line. Less than a quarter of a mile to go. Pepe on the outside. Wider than him, Hyper Focus shifts ground but starts to gain toward the inside and Breakthrough. 16th to go. Hyper Focus is getting on track now, and Hyper Focus runs him down to win it. He'll win going away from Pepe in second. Breakthrough third. Up 4th was Cobb in 52-3.
Run Happy is simply super. He polishes off an outstanding campaign with a dominant victory in the Malibu.
No medication, no problem. Run Happy, standing at Claiborne Farm.
And they're off. Toward the inside by his grace and Choo Choo Debut, the first two out. Quickly up to challenge is Midnight Marvel, splitting horses in Temperance not far away. Kahiko also looking for some forward position. Out wide on the course, Duracure trying to get over, racing a length better than the Grey Dream Adriana. In tight between horses is Marie's Melody, and that sent a even wider running Dream Adriana. She was 5 deep on the course. Mariposa Belle saved ground toward the rail. She's third last. Cat Lady is second last, and the trailer is Tokyo. 23-4 for the opening quarter, still looking for their right racing positions here mid-flight as Choo Choo Debut has a clear lead. Midnight Marvel on the outside is second. Temperance is tugging, and she's all the way up into second now. Back to fourth goes By His Grace. Then Duracure between runners for Landeros. Dream Adriana's been a wide runner throughout. She's now 3 wide down the backstretch with Kahiko toward the rail. In between horses and Mariposa Belle, 3 wide Marie's Melody. Cat Lady still unhurried at this stage. She's still second last, and Tokyo is at the rail. 49-1 for the opening half miles. They swing to the far turn. Choo Choo Debut has the lead by a neck. Temperance bids up for Juarez, now into equal terms with the leader. By His Grace slides into third. That's all for Midnight Marvel. Duracure wide while trying to gain. Cat Lady swung to the center by Irad. She has to go 5 or 6 deep as they're at the top of the stretch. Temperance comes away with the lead. Choo Choo Debut fights back toward the rail second. Down the center and By His Grace. Kahiko is loose and charging. In deep stretch, still many chances here. Kahiko trying to split horses at Temperance, who has the lead. By His Grace and Cat Lady on the outside. Here's the finish. It's going to be close. It's too close to call. Was it By His Grace on the outside of Temperance, or did Temperance hold her off? Too tight to decipher at 136-3. And they're off. Good start toward the inside for Algo Denal, beaten for speed by Starship Gussie, who's moving to take her on. Sammy's car away in the top flight, and splitting horses is Too Much War as they scrimmage for the early lead. Algo Denal will hold inside position, moving up on the outside Sammy's car. Starship Gussie backs off. Too Much War is now 3 wide. Dana Gray slides through at the inside. Followed on the far outside by Blame the Gods, and Sandrift is between horses. Down at the inside, it's About Me, 2.5 clear of Get Rewarded. On her back is Money Factor the Gray. She's third last. Racing second last is Fantastic Kingdom, and Dubayan is the trailer. The opening quarter was 22-3. That's a strong pace for big long shot Sammy's car, who puts up the numbers on top of length and a quarter. Too Much War is second. Algo Denal is third. Dana Grace follows along in fourth. Out wide while fifth is Blame the Gods. Down at the inside in Sandrift, she'll need a way through. Starship Gussie is losing ground steadily. Passed inside by Get Rewarded. Out wide on the course in Money Factor. Then it's About Me. 3 wide Fantastic Kingdom. And still at the back is Dubayan. That's the 12 of them through an opening half mile of 46-1. There's less than 3 furlongs to go. Up front, the leader is Too Much War, tackled outside by Dana Grace. Sandrift has had a good setup, getting ready to tip and roll 3 wide. Algo Denal's backpedaled. Get Rewarded is underway on the far outside with less than a quarter of a mile to go. Dana Grace under siege from Sandrift and Get Rewarded. These 3 kick on with 1/8 of a mile to go. Sandrift now asked to finish up down the outside, and Get Rewarded tries to go after her. Sandrift and Get Rewarded. Sandrift close to home with the lead. Get Rewarded gaining, but not quickly enough. Sandrift wins. Get Rewarded second. Dana Grace third. Fantastic Kingdom fourth. Then Too Much War to complete the high five in 134-1. Slow to start was Arching. Quick to start was the newcomer, Poseidon's Princess, who's right off for an early advantage, opening 2.5 on Allowance, who's together with Impression Given from Between Horses and Nanita. Socially Astray is next at the rail, followed by Miatia Regis and Paz Harmonia. The two at the back are Personally and the slow starting Arching. Half a mile from the finish, Poseidon's Princess front and center, in front a length and a quarter, Impression Given. Going after the leader now, second. Nanita's back to third. Lola Wants is trying to rally well fourth. Then it's a gap of 2 to Socially Astray, who's fifth at the inside, but better than 8 lengths off the lead with less than 3/8 of a mile to run. Poseidon's Princess tried to get away from Impression Given again and now opens 2. Nanita tries to play her hand. She's now charging into second. Fourth and Lola Wants, then Socially Astray with a quarter of a mile left to go. Nursed on the front has been Poseidon's Princess. Saya has now asked her to quicken to try to outfinish Nanita. Up to third, Lola Wants, 3/16 from home. Poseidon's Princess now an 1/8 of a mile from home and 2 on top. Nanita still trying and starting to gain ground on the leader while at the 16th from the finish. Poseidon's Princess pleading for the wire. Up on the outside, Nanita and Poseidon's Princess. Poseidon's Princess just in front. Poseidon's Princess. Poseidon's Princess saved by the wire. Nanita second, Socially Astray third in 1:13 flat. They're off. Make a move away quickly in the center, down at the inside. Stonecastle moving up from the far outside. Eagles Palace is trying to work over. In Between Horses is strong-headed with Call Kurt nearest the inside. Very wide on the course is Reconvene. Jaramillo trying to do something about it. Also wide on the course in B Major. In Between Horses, Nassau Street. Riggins is the gray down toward the inside. The two at the back, El Samuro and Viking Plunder. In the run around the first turn, Eagles Palace was parked very wide on the course, so Rosario had to kick on with it early on him, and he now leads a length and a quarter. Stonecastle is there second, 3 clear of Make a Move third. Colkert is in hand while fourth, B Major 3 wide while fifth. Then it's strong-headed, black colors Between Horses, Riggins along the rail. A length and a half then to Reconvene, who's still wide on the course. A length better than Nassau Street, Viking Plunder and El Samuro at the back as they head to the half-mile point. Eagles Palace trying to catch a mid-race breather. He went 47 seconds for a half mile. Stonecastle second. Colkert's had a good setup third. B Major is now fourth. Strong-headed Between Horses fifth. Riggins looks for racing room. Reconvene wide on both turns. Then back to the inside and Viking Plunder dropping anchor as Make a Move. Never involved Nassau Street or El Samuro as they take much closer order now, a quarter of a mile from home. Eagles Palace comes under pressure. B Major, Colkert needs room, tries to duck to the rail. The rail might open for Colkert with less than a quarter of a mile to go. Here he comes through. Colkert for the lead. Meanwhile, Riggins is charging down the center. Colkert and Riggins have kicked on. Colkert for the lead. Riggins gonna take him on. Colkert, Riggins. Riggins is surging. Riggins has got him. Riggins wins. Colkert second, strong-headed third. Close for fourth, either Eagles Palace or Viking Plunder. From the far outside, Compensate away quickly in the center. Here's Foolish Humor moving up. Happy Loudon away with speed. Out of their fourth goes Silver Tunes. An early fifth is Envied while trying to get over. Then it's Fast Scene. Beaten for speed, Aficionado, American Tap, and Glory Dia. Inside half a mile to the finish, Foolish Humor leads 3 parts of length. Compensate on the outside is their second. Silver Tunes is together with Envied. Envied is 3 wide, only a length and a half off the in-battle duo. On from fifth, that's Fast Scene, dropping back Happy Loudon. Aficionado is between horses. Glory D is out wide, and American Tap is at the back as they run to the top of the stretch. 21-1 for the opening quarter. Here's Envied, 3 wide on the outside of Foolish Humor with Compensate between. Off the turn in the stretch drive, Foolish Humor still has the lead with an eighth of a mile to get. Envied tried to go with her, but Foolish Humor had a kick, and Foolish Humor kicks again to lead by 2. Fast Scene is late on the scene. Fast Scene tries to get Foolish Humor. Here's Fast Scene at Foolish Humor. Photo finish! Entirely too close to call there. Fast Scene outside. Foolish Humor inside. It's a picture in 55-3. And they're off. From the outside, Assertico, one of the first into stride. Cat Gone Quick is on the go. Louis Kingdom splits horses, and War Act is into the mix today. Louis Kingdom assumes a narrow lead. Driving through at the inside in Sarasota Boy alongside Cat Gone Quick, then War Act and Assertico. Road to Peace is second last, and then Chinamadito, and the trailer is Harper Go Lucky. Speed is on up front. Louis Kingdom on the outside. Cat Gone Quick toward the rail. Assertico, 3 wide and moving wild third. Back to fourth goes Sarasota Boy, passed outside by Road to Peace. In between runners and War Act. 4 back to Chinamato, and Harper Go Lucky is last. Less than 3 furlongs remains. Cat Gone Quick on the inside. Louis Kingdom on the outside. Well, Assertico having to go overland while 3 wide. On from fourth, Road to Peace tacks on pretty well. The rest will have to hurry up, led by War Act. Less than a quarter of a mile to go through a 45 2/2 mile. Off the turn on the stretch drive, Assertico right up alongside Louis Kingdom. Down the center and Road to Peace, there's an eighth of a mile to go. Assertico wearing down Louis Kingdom. Assertico to the top. Louis Kingdom is battling hard back to third and Road to Peace. In deep stretch, Assertico close to home with the lead. He's 11-1, and he's your 8th race winner. Assertico in front. Second, Louis Kingdom close for third, either Road to Peace or Harper Go Lucky. And they're off in the sunshine forever. It was a good start between horses for Aquaphobia, who's one of the first to get underway, quickly overhauled by Halliday, and Halliday now assumes the front. Down inside goes El Tormenta to race from second, and away in third is Aquaphobia. On the far outside, admission office looking to get over, and Sand Dancer is nearest the inside. Mid-flight is Social Paranoia, a length and a half better than Highland Sky, third last. Cullum Road is second last, and the early trailer, is Hawkish. Around the first turn they go, and Halliday is clear. He leads a length and a quarter. Racing second is El Tormenta up on the outside. Its admission office a close third. Sand Dancer is together with Aquaphobia. They're racing about 4 lengths off the lead. 2 in front of Social Paranoia, who's settled nicely. He's about 6 lengths off the go. Gap of 2 to Highland Sky, then Hawkish, who improves outside of Cullum Road. And the opening quarter complete in 23-3. The half mile complete in 47 seconds flat. Inside half a mile from the finish, it's the favorite Halliday who has the lead by a length. El Tormenta is there second. On the outside, admission office still third. Aquaphobia is now a clear fourth from Sand Dancer, then Social Paranoia. Hawkish is 3 wide. Backpedaling is Highland Sky, and Cullum Road nearest the inside as they round the far turn. Halliday in a bid to make the distance here. He leads by a length and a half. Up on the outside, Aquaphobia now charges into second around El Tormenta. Social Paranoia cuts the corner. Admission office is wide with an eighth of a mile still to go. Halliday leads by a length and a half. Aquaphobia taking his shot. Social Paranoia is charging from third. Less than an eighth to go. It's Halliday still finding. Aquaphobia still trying, but Halliday goes gate to wire and wins the Sunshine Forever. Second, Aquaphobia. Third, Social Paranoia. And fourth was Admission Office in 1:38 and 3. Wrap the pose. And they're off. Sublime Appeal away quickly in the center. Gray's Fable looking for an advantage. Up on the outside, Honey Won't. The race favorite Battle of Blenheim away in good shape. He's now third. From the far outside, Urban Light looks to get over in between horses. That's Strong One. In tight between horses went Harbor Master. He shuffled back a touch while down toward the inside. Shooting the Breeze is out 3 deep in the Alex Campbell colors ahead of Stealth. And the two at the back are Basha and Surf Shack. In the charge around the first turn, they have Gray's Fable as the target. He leads by half a length on the outside. Honey Won't now keeps the heat on second. Third is the favorite Battle of Blenheim. Sublime Appeal is now fourth. Up on the outside, Urban Light is an early fifth. Harbor Master is sixth. In tight while seventh is Strong One. Eighth at the inside and Counter Offer. Ninth while wide is Shooting the Breeze. 10th is Stealth, racing 11th down inside Basha. And Surf Shack is 12th and last as they have half a mile to the finish. Gray's Fable and Dylan Davis, they continue to lead 3 parts of length. Honey Won't. Turning up the heat now, second, Battle of Blenheim, third, Sublime Appeal, fourth. Up on the outside, still fifth, is Urban Light, trying to run home while wide is Shooting the Breeze. Harbor Master between horses and Counter Offer toward the rail. 48 and 3 for a half-mile speed. They run to the top of the stretch. Gray's Fable has the lead. Battle of Blenheim now in range to try to take him on second. Honey Won't is being outkicked third. Harbor Master is next, and they turn for home. Gray's Fable on the inside. Battle of Blenheim draws right up alongside. These two kick on with less than an eighth to go. Battle of Blenheim on the outside. Gray's Fable toward the inside. It's Battle of Blenheim gaining the upper hand. Battle of Blenheim will win it. Gray's Fable at game second. Harbor Masters up third in 1:34 and 3. And they're off. Second in the two-path. Ground on her inside. Race. A quarter of a mile to go, and he's 6 on top. It's last of the 12 as they roll into the backstretch. And they're off. Check to last at the start was Chinamadito. The others line up for the early lead, with All Fight Dempsey emerging through between horses to take an advantage from our Mercedes boy, who moves with him well second. Whiskey Sunrise from the top shelf claims third in front of Tap It to Win, who's an early fourth. Then Cryogenic and Haunted by the Music, September 10 nearest the inside. More Than Striking is second last and better than 7 lengths behind, and 3 clear of the trailer, Chinamadito. 22 and 1 for the opening quarter as they round the far turn. All Fight Dempsey has the lead by a neck. Our Mercedes boy keeps the heat on second. 3 wide Whiskey Sunrise third. Tap It to Win will have an opportunity to rally if good enough. He's looking to get to the outside. He's now fourth, well clear of September 10, who's now fifth. Then Cryogenic dropping back, Haunted by the Music with a quarter of a mile left to go. All Fight Dempsey is giving way. Taking over the lead is Whiskey Sunrise. Tap It to Win. Shown open racetrack, and he's finishing up nicely with an eighth of a mile to go. Here comes Tap It to Win. Up on the outside to take the lead from Whiskey Sunrise, who's back to second. They're well clear of the others, but as they come home for the wire, Tap It to Win. Indeed, he wins by 2 in the end. Second, Whiskey Sunrise. Our Mercedes boy third, and September 10 finished fourth. Trotters away. Good start inside for Peppy the Hunter, who heads out for the early lead. Splitting horses, the Queen's Jewels is on the go early. Up on the outside, Starship Apollo, She Takes Heart, and Dexter Road. They're both moving over from their outside draws. So as they come out of the chute and onto the main course, it's long shot She Takes Heart, doing battle with Starship Apollo. Dexter Road closer than usual, nearest the inside. Back to fourth goes the Queen's Jewels, then it's Discreet Heat. Down at the inside and Peppy the Hunter. From between horses, Mr. Chaplin racing ahead of Trapezoid. Are You Talking to Me is next. And then there's two way at the back. It's a 6 or 7 length gap back to the Robert, and far back the trailer is Il Farione. That's to be expected. The opening quarter complete. They go to the half-mile grounds. Dexter Road, the leader. Starship Apollo on the outside is second. She Takes Heart dropping back third. Peppy the Hunter at the inside fourth. The Queen's Jewels is between horses. Then Discreet Heat. Trapezoid's got some run, but he's got no place to do it right now. Out wide and Are You Talking to Me? Trying to run home from the back is the Robert. Mr. Chaplin's called it a day, and still far back to Il Farione as they round the far turn. Up front, Starship Apollo takes the lead. She Takes Heart back at him. Dexter Road through from the inside. Trying to run home while very wide is the Robert. And Are You Talking to Me? 3/4, 1:14 and 2. Many chances here. Who do you like with 3/16 to go? Way out in the center. The Robert is really charging. He has ground to make up, but he's making it up as Are You Talking to Me strides forward to take the lead. Splitting horses in Trapezoid. The Robert on the outside. Are You Talking to Me is 25-1, and he's home a winner. The Robert second. Third was Trapezoid in 1:40 and 3.
And that's it. 12 up, 12 down here. Hope you were one of the people that took down the Rainbow Six on this Saturday afternoon. We'll finish off, I think, week number 6 already of the 2020 spring meet here tomorrow. We've got a 10-race Sunday card. We revert back to a regular start time of about 1 p.m., 1:05 Eastern. And I wish everybody the best of luck, and we thank you for joining us here on Thoroughbred Action.
Hit the hay. I've been working all day. Hit the hay. What do you say? Hit the hay. Hit the hay. Well, I'm tired. Let me tell you, Jack, I'm so tired. Oh, my aching back. Let's hit the hay.